Welcome back, everyone, to the Lala Land Royal Court. My name is Lady Lily, your court entertainer. I wanted to be a little louder, but I got really distracted right before I got on. But welcome back, because it is Wednesday, and that means the Academy. Do not be fooled. There are more people joining. We're just all running a little late. I'm so excited for today for two reasons. One is that we do have our guest, and I'm very excited about that. And reason number two is it might be somebody's birthday. They're just not here yet. All right, let's get to this. All right, I just informed the audience that it might be somebody's birthday. They're just not here yet. We'd be more celebratory if they were here, but they are not, in fact, here. However, we have hope. Do I even take notes? No, like legit, this is 5 sessions. Like, I don't think I take notes.
We make recordings.
The birthday boy does.
I know. But like, I like taking notes. I just always forget. And then Sunny's such a good note taker. So like, I know he's taking notes. All right, so to remind everyone what happened last week, because even I needed the refresher, we got through another round of combat and arcana classes, which is, as I've mentioned, those classes do appear twice in the week. Dierdra got to have a little tussle, sort of little sparring with our not so favorite paladin, Calix, while Vashley got her chance to question, also via sparring, Anders over the strange substance that he was seen taking in right before the doppelganger incident, which is I guess what we're calling it. I do believe that Vega had a bit more of a productive time in class, as she had to actually do something other than fight. She had to try and be very precise with her wizard or magic needle point, in a sense.
I got this. I don't got this.
Yeah, that was
another fight.
It was an interesting idea. And then at lunch there was, some reveals. Some new people entered the friends circle. Dierdra got to meet some fellow fawns from the marshes, and they explained that there are more of them that they would love to introduce her to. Vega, I think you just kind of hung out at the end there, like just like straight vibes per usual. And Vashley, I believe you got a little bit more information on Dante, because Samuel cannot keep his mouth shut for anything. That's not entirely true, but if it matters, I feel he would keep the secret. I'll roll for it next time. All right. So.
You also made some progress talking to, I think it was Anders, the kid who spawned all the doppelgangers.
Yes, he did reveal something. You were able to get a little bit out of him. They said to talk to the kid with the green hair. I may have forgotten my dice. Alright. So yeah. Right now we were gonna start in the library, but we're gonna actually start I'm gonna put you guys in the courtyard, but you're walking back to class, so we're just gonna put you in the little hallway area. Lunch has ended. You guys have 2 of you have creatures class. So real quick, Vega, are you gonna walk them to their class, or are you gonna separate right at the courtyard?
I'll walk with him. Why not?
All right, we were in. Why are you fighting me? There you are. Why are you there? Alright, I need to actually get corridors, just like put you guys somewhere for these moments. Alright, since Sunny is not here, whoever can put the map up, or we might not even fully need it if you guys just want to have it, since we are just walking through. So you guys have had lunch. We had that small moment of reveal, and we'll say that Dante was very tight-lipped after that, and Samuel did actually listen and stop talking at the table. And now everyone's getting up and headed to their classes. Vega, you said you're walking with them. I'll say Dante and Samuel walk you guys as well. Nevin and Eris actually have their class together, and they're going to head off to their own. And Lana is also heading with you guys, along with, I believe, Feyre and Meritz. With a couple of the fawns.
Before we leave this area, and there's people around,
Okay.
because this may change who walks with us.
Okay.
Vashley's going to go over to Samuel. Samuel, I have some homework for you, or a favor. Do you think you could help me out?
You must pay me in secrets.
Oh, don't worry. Could you put together a list of everybody that Dante has been with? Oh, wait, hold on. I'll make this a little bit easier. Why don't you put a list together of everybody Dante hasn't been with and get it back to me? You know, you could probably get me this later tonight, because after creature class, I have a meeting with wonderful Professor Centric, and I have a dinner date with Levi. So I'll probably read it afterwards, if you don't mind, okay?
Are you saying all this in front of
Yes,
Dante?
it's out loud.
Okay. I'm making sure. He's kind of just staring at the conversation. Did everybody heard this? Everybody got to hear this?
Oh yeah, it was loud.
Okay.
Dierdra just pats Dante on the back reassuringly, like, I'm sorry, bud.
Samuel has not said a word. He has taken out a notebook and a pen, and he's already starting his list. And Dante's just like, a conversation would probably be better than that. And you see, there's 10 names already. He's like, oh, come on. I've always wanted to do this with an excuse. I can't do this without a reason. People are gonna think weird things.
I will say, maybe not the best idea to have written evidence of, like, personal connections.
Samuel, do you need another pen? It looks like you're about to run out of ink.
Nope. Just shake it. It's my good pen. Okay, look, I will have a proper discussion with everyone who would like a proper discussion on my love life. If so, it would pertain to them. I am not questioning anyone. I am not questioning anyone's strengths. And he looks at Vashley. I have not questioned you once on anything. I told you my past was sordid. I told you it was difficult.
Looking at what Samuel's writing, it looks extremely difficult.
Dee is behind you and just, like, doing, like, you're going too far. You're gonna fuck up. You're going too far. It's too far.
1 second, because I do need this roll for that. Call it up or down, like highs or lows.
Hi.
Eesh. He kind of just stops. You know what? I actually don't need this. Make your list here. And he kind of like gives him another pen. Have my pen. When you're ready to have an actual conversation with me, we will have a conversation. He gets up. He walks out. Samuel's like on line 15. Do I keep going? Because I have a few more.
That's up to you, dear. I have class.
Got it.
What kind of games are you playing? Is
games.
it like a genuine ask, or because that I think it really hurt his feelings.
Goes around, comes around. I believe we have class.
What?
Hello? You want it coming towards you?
I've got class.
Listen, as your friend, I'm just trying to understand. She's like walking behind you for class. Like
It's been a few days.
okay, just that wasn't cool. It wasn't great.
Not that I was the socially awkward one.
Like, what was the end goal of that? Because it wasn't to get the information. You don't seem to give a shit about it. Was that literally just to make Dante uncomfortable?
We all get used and abused in some way.
You don't have to do it, though.
My coping mechanism.
You might want to work on that.
Yeesh, yeah.
As you guys are
Listen.
walking... Oh, sorry. Continue.
It's your life. You do what you want, but I don't think
Well, I'm getting sold off anyway, so it doesn't really matter anyway.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
You don't know that yet.
Let's not burn the bridges before you even know which one you're gonna get to cross, alright? That's how people get cornered.
You can stop writing, Samuel.
What? Okay, but I was done. Okay, look, the list is probably more for me because I've always wanted to do this. I just never had a reason. But I didn't mean to make that happen. I tease him about Bronca because it's funny, but I tease him about all this stuff because it's funny and he has a bad reaction. But that's not just Vashley's fault. That's my fault too. I egg this shit on. He's my friend and I shouldn't do that. It's funny as hell and I can't help it, but I shouldn't do it.
Listen, I'm not y'all's mom, but if that relationship means anything to you, you may want to apologize.
It's written, and I just so everyone knows, that what I called out was not a tryst, and maybe the reason he wants to have a conversation with you is because it was more than a tryst. So I will not say anything else on that. However, all of these are trysts. So if you ever want this, I have it. And he kind of just goes off in the other direction.
Wait, those weren't just names. I think I saw paragraphs under each one.
Descriptions. All right. As you guys move about the corridor, you do see that the others kind of hung back. They're with you, but they're kind of behind you. They don't want to intrude on what just happened. You do hear Lana just to herself. What was supposed to be on that list? I don't understand. Everyone's like, shh, just don't worry about it. Don't worry, shut up. Don't worry about it. All right, so we're gonna move you guys to get you to the class, and then we're gonna hop back for Sunny's library session. So as you guys are kind of moving about the corridor, you start to hear kind of a commotion. People are clamoring. There seems to be a very kind of crowd headed towards the pastel courtyard, which is where you were informed your class was gonna be. as you guys are getting closer, you start to hear kind of like a small little cacophony of noises mixed in with the murmurs and the excited conversation. You hear the flapping of wings. You hear the movement of water that sounds large in its echo. You start to hear soft chirps of birds, small bursts of like. You see, and I'm gonna put it for you guys. A lot of students clamored, and you hear one like, "Man, I should have signed up for creatures class. That's so cool." When you walk into these places, it has been just filled with life and wings and sounds, as there are just a plethora of creatures everywhere just surrounding the lakes and the trees around the courtyard. You hear fairy dragons kind of chirping about as they move. You hear owls hooting. You hear a very large, see a large moving turtle because under the water. You realize that pond might be deeper than you originally thought. As you guys move forward and find Lady Amelie standing in front of someone whom you've never seen before. And we're going to cut there for right now and move over to Sunny. And you, Nynzus, while all this was happening...
Can I have just a quick recap? How did we go from Dierdra being introduced to the other deer to what must have been the fattest drama session ever? And there was a fat drama session last time too. When I was watching it back, I was literally sitting there going, I was like, I'm so upset. I missed this session.
Oh.
It's only the beginning.
It's just session 10, guys.
I know.
All right, so you, Nynzus, that morning you and Ambrose had taken off to the library to do your research. You got books from the first floor, second floor library. Ambrose just asks you to move with her to the third floor library so that you guys can have one of the little cubbies to yourselves. And this is the new map that I've been excited to show everybody.
Oh, got toilets.
It's got toilets. That was the weird one for. I was like, you know what? I think it's pretty cool. All right.
It's like, yeah, sometimes you be studying too hard.
All right. So let me pull up my notes here, because did I take a lot of information? Yes, I did. All right. So.
Also, hold on real quick,
Okay.
because I'm just now realizing this. Samuel's last name is Hohenheim?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a Hohenheim.
No, I know but it's because his thing says Samuel H.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I never actually got, and when I was taking notes, I didn't actually get down his last name. It was just Samuel H.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I was reading the lore for the one shot, and I was like,
Oh yeah, y'all are breaking
Okay.
into Samuel's house.
yeah. It was like the lady and her 5 kids, blah, 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 Samuel. I was like, oh.
All right. So
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you just a quick rundown of what you guys have discovered in these few hours that you were up in the researching. You were able to decipher about 2 more pages of the cookbook, and you kept seeing the same name over and over again. The name Laughlin.
How do you spell?
Laughlin.
Okay. Wait. Ghlin? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Laughlin, but it's Laughlin.
No, yeah, I was, that's what I was thinking, but I was like, maybe there's a Well, maybe there's a magical Lala Land way to spell this.
No, I tried. I didn't like any of them, so I kept it the original. Through learning this name, you guys pull research and books on the Laughlin family, and you find that they have a long history of alchemists who have specialized in works with crystals and imbuing more power into items. And it's tentative that there have been like some animals used in their experiments. It's not proven. Like no, you guys couldn't find anything that proved this, but it was one of those rumored things within all the readings.
Yeah, I know where you get your inspiration for alchemy, so I know.
Hey.
All
right.
Sorry, that's above game.
No, you're
Nynzus
fine.
is very intrigued.
All right. So, as you guys are discussing it, this is the major discussions that Ambrose explains that she's heard the name Laughlin said by her uncle. She's that she knows he does work with him, and so she's currently looking through the journal trying to find any other mention of him. And this would be your start point.
And then, okay, one more thing real quick for because I can't remember. Is her uncle the one whose house exploded or whose thing exploded with the goblin bits?
It's not her uncle's; it's an associate of her uncle's. It was Laughlin. The name is the Laughlin house.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I know something about this.
You guys would have seen that in the paper. That was in the newspaper. Anything I post on the Chronicle, you guys have. It's information you guys can have.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't something that's said, but I definitely read it, and I know I'm allowed to know it. Okay. So what we've been here is this? Are we now caught up, or are we time warped back a little bit, or are we?
You are now like where them at the courtyard is you right now.
Okay. So then we've been looking up these books, then this, and we're looking up the crystals. Is that all we found right now? Just the Laughlin family, and that they do alchemists and the crystals. Have we found anything else?
She is currently looking through the journal, and she's just like, she turns and says, I found this passage not too long before I left, and I didn't make sense, but it says that the Laughlins are the only family with a collection of crystals from every single nation in Gaia, and I cannot. It doesn't say why. It just says that they have a collection of crystals from every nation. She's skimming.
Well, if they're studying alchemy, it would probably benefit them to have as many resources that they could have available to them as possible.
It feels like there's a lot of different parts that don't fit together, but at the same time they look similar. So, wild theory.
Let's see.
The onyx glitter has to have something to do with the crystals, but maybe not everyone working on them knows that. If there's not a clear path of information, then people are less likely to know to spill secrets, correct? If you were trying.
True.
If you were trying to, do something that required a lot of moving parts, you would focus on the parts themselves and not the whole for a bit. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's a lot of stuff that I can't decipher.
No, yes, it makes sense. You want to make sure that each part of the machine can do its job and won't fail. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link, as they say. I just there's a lot of links.
Well, maybe we just need. There's gotta be more books. I haven't searched all of the libraries, and there's the restricted section of this library, but I'm not allowed in there. I don't know how you get in there. I've never actually asked.
Are you not able to just walk in?
No, we need special permission. It says so on the door. She points to the door with the 2 statues next to it, and just kind of above it, it does say restricted section, permission needed.
You know, I'm a little disappointed in myself, but I've never seen that sign actually.
By which you haven't been to the 3rd floor library since today. You said that earlier.
Wait. Huh. I guess I have. It's been a long day. Not that long, but it feels. Do you maybe want to talk about something else for a moment?
She kind of closes the journal. Okay.
We should probably go to the 3rd floor. If we can do that anymore.
Well, we are on the 3rd floor library, but I don't know if we can get into the restricted section. I don't know who I'd have to ask.
Well, worth a shot.
You guys hear, like, kind of like someone stumble, and a few books fall in front of you.
Can we see through this shelf? Is it one of those?
Like, when some of the books fall, you can kind of see, and you see Paige's snout kind of poke through. Sorry, I was eavesdropping.
Oh, for a while?
Would that matter?
It might.
It just, you guys sounded like you were on some fun mystery, and I was curious. I apologize. I will leave you to your detective work. And she starts to kind of like gather her books and try to leave before her tail smacks the bookshelf again and more books fall onto your guys' desk. This damn tail! I'm not used to enclosed spaces.
What? Hold on. Hold on. Because there's a few things I want to ask, but I'm seeing it as like the dialogue options. Let me go with the most important one.
I'll pick the renegade option.
To pick.
No, dude, no. I was thinking Baldur's Gate.
That's what I would
Baldur's Gate because I haven't actually played Mass Effect yet, but I'm just thinking of the ones right there. I'm like, So as we go to like pick up and help Paige, pick up the books and put them back, I'll ask her is like, do you happen to know anything about alchemy, Paige?
When you get close and you're picking up the books, what is your passive perception?
I think it's like, yeah, 14.
Roll for me. Roll me a perception.
Where is perception? There we go. Show me an 11.
Okay, so.
Oh, it's an 11.
Here we go. With a 14,
just
with a
asking.
passive 14, you get almost like a familiar, like, it's not a scent, but a strange, like, extension. Like, you get close to her and almost like the air around her reminds you of something. It reminds you of home.
When you say home,
I mean Onyx Lands.
okay. Okay, so I asked her that, and then I'm doing that, and then So I'll realize that, and then kind of like without like my eyes kind of like brighten up, and without even thinking, oh, maybe a little too loud. Like, are you from Onyx?
Shh. Yes. Was hoping I'd mask that a little better, but shh. Ambrose is also like behind you.
Sorry, right. It's just
And Paige kind of moves closer into the cubby. Yes, but I'm not telling anyone, and neither should you. They get all weird.
well about that. I guess it kind of depends on who you tell.
Oh, he's correct. I don't mind, and neither do our friends, but there's people who do. So just don't tell everyone, and it's fine. Right. Well, just please don't tell anyone that I'm from there. I would like to keep that to myself, please.
Your biggest concern is making sure Samuel doesn't find out.
Who?
But I'm pretty sure Samuel, the Hohenheim boy. He's
Oh, right.
wait, hold on.
With the white hair, yes.
Do I have him? Yeah. Oh no. I don't have any notes on Samuel other than that he's a catty bitch.
It's true.
My boy.
I have Samuel catty bitch and then quote gossip rag.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Okay. But yeah, the
In
Hohenheim boy.
Yes, I didn't answer to your previous question. I don't know much about alchemy. But I have read a book or two that might be useful. You just said like any books would be helpful, right?
Of course. But this is the part where you say they're in the restricted section, isn't it?
No, actually. They're in the fiction section.
Oh.
And she
Well,
she writes down 3 names and she hands it over to you. They bear a good read.
I'll look at the list to see what it says.
The first on there, it says Love and Loss in the Onyx.
Okay.
The second one is The Shattered Crystal of My Heart.
You just
I have one more.
you just want us to be all in love with, like, I was gonna get there,
I have
but like
one
now
more.
you're just like, maybe I don't want to be into the messy fiction. Okay, go. Okay, and the last one.
I wrote this when the idea hit me. Please don't judge me too harshly. The Duke that revivified me. And I couldn't help myself. You leave me alone. Alright. Ambrose looks at the list. We're not like I don't know what you all are doing. I just think that given the subject matter of which I overheard only a little, those would be very helpful.
We shall. I look at Ambrose like
She's looking at you like I don't
no,
know what to do with this.
like no, yeah, I look at her like when like the couple, like your child comes up to you with like a concerning answer to a question, or like, yeah, like, we will keep that in mind, right?
Yes, we were definitely gonna read those books.
Adding them to the list now.
Paige just kind of like shyly smiles and great. Again, I'm so sorry for eavesdropping. I My social skills are, they need a little work. Have a good day. I have class. And she kind of skippers off. With just, all she left you was that little note.
I do wonder how much of our conversation she actually heard.
We've been here for a few hours. I wouldn't know. I don't even know her class schedule. Do we have her in any classes?
I know this above game, but I don't remember if I know this in game.
Roll me history to see how well you know. If you know, you know. The dice will tell you.
15.
I'll say you know that she's in Deirdra's theater program.
That's the one I was gonna say that I remember. Okay, so good, that checks out. I do know that she's in the theater program with Dierdra and Nevin, but other than that, she's quite the mystery, actually.
She keeps hitting people with that tail. I've heard some complaints. It's weird. But oh my goodness. And she looks up like, I actually do have a class after this. I can't miss 2 in one day.
Are you sure?
Well, 1 is fine, but 2 might get us in trouble. Because then what if they don't give us credit for the class?
What would I say? It's only what? It's only the second day of classes. It can't be.
4th.
I mean, but of this class.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Let me look at her schedule. Hang on.
First day, they go over teachers, syllabus, paperwork stuff. Second day, they do the icebreaker thing.
She's a bad influence on you.
We're
Okay.
good.
So she's like, wait,
I'll roll a
what day
persuasion
is
if I
it?
really need
What day is it?
to. In game Thursday.
No, she's asking you in game. Yeah, it's Thursday in game.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think it's Thursday in game.
Oh, I actually don't have classes today. I thought it was Friday, and I didn't want to miss magic items class. We've only been here. She seems suddenly off. What day is it? I'm gonna go do something. I'll see you later, Nynzus. And she packs up her stuff really quickly.
Before she goes, before she leaves, I kind of get, real close, real, like, not like concerned, but just, hey, look, I'm here for you. I know what's going on. I was like, did you take your crystal?
No. I gotta go get them. Excuse me. And she just kind of pulls things into her arms and she's scampering off. Like, hurriedly. As she's going, you saw her face had like, there was no pink. It was sheer white.
I don't have a class.
Okay. So
I'm gonna follow.
you're gonna follow?
I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
But tentatively, I'm not running after her, but I'm definitely
Headed in the direction.
Casually walking in the same
Yeah,
direction.
yeah. I was like, actually, no, yeah, this is probably exactly what I would do to like casually walk over that way, just in the vicinity.
All right, so I'm gonna stop us here for this. And so you said you're following. We'll pick up with that follow in a bit. We're gonna move it on over to creatures class.
Oh.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
She's gone.
Yeah, she left.
No, I moved her off the thing and she's over here somewhere, but I don't know what this is that's in the way.
The restricted
That's never
section.
happened before.
No, it's just I have it.
Oh, you have a thing here?
Yeah, I'm blocking you haven't been to the restricted
Okay.
section. You don't know what it looks like. I know what it looks like. You
Wait, I thought the restricted section was Lumiere. Is that not the third floor?
No, that's the second floor. This is the third floor.
Oh, okay. I've had that wrong. I thought Lumiere was in the third floor library.
No, he's in the
Okay.
middle hidden.
He's in like an offshoot library thing.
Okay, see, that's what I thought we were talking about earlier. And it's like I go there all the time. What do you mean?
All right, so we're gonna move it back to creatures class. Vega, you are welcome to stay because you actually don't have another class today, I believe. So you are also welcome to chill and like stay there if you'd like. You just probably won't be included in the lesson, but you are allowed to watch. As some other students are hanging back because they want to be in the pretty room with all the animals.
I'm completely content with that. Like,
Right, so the students kind of walk up. You guys are all kind of huddled. Do you see who's in the class with you? You see some faces you haven't seen in your other classes, but you've seen them around campus. Lady Amelie is standing there talking to a slightly tall individual with white hair. And she's like, it's just so many animals. Okay, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. Oh, yes, everyone's here. Well, we have a lovely announcement. The pastel courtyard will now be used to house Professor Swiftblade's, what do we call this? Zoo? I believe these are his friends who will help him teach this wonderful class. Please, everyone, give a welcome to Professor Swiftblade.
Dee is clapping, but she's also trying to keep the cat in place. You know how you juggle a cat while doing another activity?
The cat is actually trying to like get at the like she wants to play, so she's like looking around. All right, so
Hold on.
Lady Amelie moves to the side and she's just looks to Professor Swiftblade. Well, I leave you to it. Good luck. If any of them get eaten, we're blaming you. And she does her lovely little swirl, her little glimmer, and she's gone.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. Hope your day's going well. As Emily had said, I am Professor Swiftblade. If you guys want to come in to have a seat real quick, and as she mentioned, you might get eaten if you're not paying attention. So before we begin, make sure you are for sure enlisted in this class, because I can't guarantee your safety otherwise. For the school has its own protections, but if you're not on the list, then there's not much they can do.
I lost Dierdra.
You are?
My token
welcome.
disappeared. I was trying to take a seat and it left.
Now there's two of them.
All right, these students kind of start funneling in. I would say Pearl sits over here. Polyma sits over there.
Sorry, I
Amelie's-
was muted. I was giving you a cat, Deirdre.
Thank you.
They should move at the same time too.
Thanks.
I'm gonna move you a little closer this way, and then move her that way. And put Ludovica just right there. Okay. As you guys, everyone kind of funnels in. The hooting of the owls does get your attention here and there. With every sense, you can tell there is an eclectic mix of creatures just kind of roaming all around you. It has almost not in a zoo sense. There's no cages, there's no barriers. They are all just intermingling.
Well, then, if now that everyone has had a seat, welcome to magical creatures. But don't tell some of them that; they'll take highly offense. And remember, you yourself are categorized as one creature or another, so you might want to keep in mind, since you might piss one off or come off as rude. Now then, let's see how to get this start crowded. Now, is there anyone that does not want to take this class that got thrown in here and needs to get signed out? Because I could just sign you out. No, nobody? All right, cool.
Are visitors allowed for this first time?
You have a couple of students in the back who are not getting close to the class, but they just want to sit there.
Visitors. For the purpose of?
Curiosity?
No. Goodbye. Everybody can just leave. There's 2 stars boys in the front. This isn't some attraction. Here, oh, here he comes. Little face star. You can just take him out. This is a zoo or sometimes.
The face star is like, sorry everyone, the teacher said no. There will be times where everyone can visit and play with the animals and feed them, but only what's allowed.
I'll tell you all about it, Vega.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks. I take my new kitten and put it on my head because she keeps squirming.
On your head, she's just like, A little fairy dragon flies by and she like tries to paw it.
I just give her head scritches to make her calm down.
She starts to settle.
All right, but now that we got rid of some lookers, I guess we can start with some basics to help you out. Because, I mean, obviously, you're not going to know everything. All these creatures, all the animals, you might run into some new ones, you might run into some variants. And just to share a little bit of info about myself, as being an off-worlder, just because I have experience with similar creatures does not mean that the ones in this world operate or are the same. Like, for example, you might think, oh, that's a pretty cat over by Miss Dierdra over here. That's not really a cat, even though it looks like one. Yeah, that one.
Cat just like
I
Your cat's
found her.
broken.
Is she yours, or because she was just in the castle and she's really cute, and I thought I'd take care of her for a little bit.
No, just that's a good point. Just to clear things out, I do not own any of these beings in here. I'm not their owner, their master, their whatever. If anything, some of them are friends, some are here because they're being rehabilitated. So it's a little rehab till they get better and they can go back home. Or they're just hanging out because their friends are here. So they're like, oh, well, let's be useful.
So
Is
you
that-
know her then?
That's not a cat. What is it?
An angel baby. And she like scratches her head.
she kind of like nuzzles in and you hear like a little purr.
Well, like I said, that is the question. What is it? Now, one of the first steps you want to do when you meet something new is mod intimidation. If you don't know what it is, just keep away from it. Want to be safe, keep away. But if it comes down to like, oh, I gotta go through, gotta go around, then that's a little bit different. Now, sometimes you can take a look at it, take a moment, see what you can find, sometimes you find hints, if they got claws, their teeth, their eyes, gives you a hint of what kind of creature they may be. And just like everybody, if you want to make new friends, you want to meet people, or even calm them down, well, food is always an advantageous thing to have. It makes it easier when it comes to persuading, you know? So to say, easy terms. For example, there's this cart behind me with fruit. If you guys want to come up, grab some fruit, because we're gonna take a moment to walk around, and maybe you guys can make some friends or not, but just not yet. So, for example, there is a cat on top of Deirdre's head. Did anybody stop to check it out? How many toe beans it had, the coloring, anything that might give it away? For example, there's a cat over here behind this cart, and a raven, and a mule. Like that mule right there, you might have grown up in the farm, right? Be like, hey, look, let's just throw him back home. Little old Mary Bell. Do not get near that thing. That thing is a demon. It will kick you head in. Unless, of course, you try to convince it first with an apple in the cart. But sometimes, not every creature likes fruit. Sometimes they like meat, or sometimes they have a sweet tooth. Like if you run into Mr. Troll that's somewhere out there who likes to hide. And not everything will be out and about being obvious.
Okay, well, little one, does any of the fruit or any of that stuff over there interest you?
What kind of fruit
I
is on
start speaking. Wait, hold on. I start talking infernal to this cat that is sitting on Deidre's head.
If you're able to talk to the cat, teacher's gonna ask you to teach her whatever language you just spoke.
Lily, you're muted. I do think
You're
you said
muted.
damn
yeah,
it, though,
okay.
at the
You're gonna talk to the cat infernal? You're gonna talk to the cat infernal, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. The cat looks at you. The cat kind of perks up, looks over at Vashley, and it's paying attention.
Oh, hey, what was that? She seems to understand.
It understands, but I don't think it can speak.
So, like a cat.
Cat, if you can understand me, lift your paw.
Roll me a persuasion.
I was about to say it's still a cat.
14.
You're going against her. She doesn't lift her paw, but you do see like a twitch, like they were going to, like, but then they stop.
You've got the demon cat.
Okay, like
Oh, that's so cool.
okay,
And
like
she
Miss
takes her and
Ashley
cuddles her even more. Oh, you're
just
just the
demonstrated.
cutest little baby.
Is it okay if I call you Miss Vashley? I don't know these.
Yeah,
If
that's
you have
fine.
another preference. All right. So Miss Vashley demonstrated just because they can understand you doesn't mean they can communicate back. Like for example, the fairy dragon right here in the back right corner or left to you guys does speak Draconic, and some of them of its kin also know Common. Since there's some they're smarter than most, and this goes both ways where some of them are not that smart, or some of them are really smart, but they're more feral, just more closer to nature. So just be careful, I guess. That's the only thing I can really tell you. Until you guys learn more.
Well, is it okay if I take care of her?
The worst that could happen is she steals your soul.
Oh, that's alright. She just cuddles her more.
Well, I mean, it looks like a cat, so it might have some cat-like qualities. I think it's up to them if they want to be around you or not, and then whether you find out what it really is, then I guess that would include its diet and how to properly care for it. But at the end of the day, if it's a wild creature, it's gonna be wild. You shouldn't try to domesticate things or put them in a cage.
Nah, you're too important for that, huh? Um, do you have any book recommendations where I could do some research? I definitely want to make sure she has the proper food and like a good place to sleep and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, just go to the library and go under creatures.
Okay.
No, I mean, there isn't really much of a bug here. I mean, creature's a creature.
Well, I guess we'll just have to do some trial and error, huh?
Yep.
Alright, first trial. If there's any fruit on you want, go get some, okay? And she'll let her down.
She does walk tentatively and slowly, stops right where Swiftblade is and looks up, and it's this look of like frustration before she, in a very, what I would say is a very kind of like kind of walk, moseys on over and grabs a piece of fruit, and then comes back to Dierdra and just kind of sits at your ankles and is eating it.
What kind of fruit is it?
I'm gonna go with whatever the yellow one is.
Mango?
Mango.
Alright, I write down that the cat likes mango.
Everyone in the class is paying attention. They're kind of just thinking. It's like, so, are we gonna get to like talk to the animals?
Yeah, in a bit. I was just getting introductions and stuff and whatnot. Like I said, there's no book for this course because I mean, the majority of these animals have already been investigated or something by somebody else. Like there's a compendium, encyclopedias of more in-depth details. If you want to learn more, at least there's more in the beginning was about their handling, how to approach them, and then do increments from there. So just worry about taking notes. If you guys like drawing or anything, you can draw sketches of their anatomy that stands out to you before you start looking for specific things. You gotta learn a little bit more observant. Like if you run into, like for example, there's some scorpions around here. Those who have experience with them, then you know you get some idea of is it poisonous by the size of their pincers, their coloring, what kind of terrain do they live in? Do they have a lot of hairs? Are they more armored? So it's just recognizing are the first steps. And then once, if you're more interested in how to raise them, how to grow them, or if you want to go into a more deeper career or we want, then that's a little bit more advanced. But this is just more of an introductory course for now. So, like I said, some of you, if you guys want to talk, there's a fruit cart behind me. Grab a fruit, makes it easier. And if you want to walk around, feel free to do so. If you're scared, stay in the paths. You'll be safe. You're feeling a little bit more brave. Because, I mean, they're creatures just like you. You know, they respond. Just imagine how you respond if somebody broke into your home or somebody was shut up in front of you. You know, let's see. Yeah, if anybody has any questions or what they are trying to get out of the class, then go ahead. Yes, person raising their hand.
Victor raises his hand and it's like, my mother always said that we're not supposed to get near dangerous animals. Are these animals dangerous?
Well, to be honest, that's a very broad term because even like I said, this mule back here can probably kill you in a kick. So
That's true. That's 100% correct. I've seen it happen.
He looks at them, then sits back down. I think I'll stay here.
yeah, but like I said, if you want to look at them and whatnot, jot down their behaviors, what they're doing, if they're just chilling, if they're having a snack, just stay in the path and you'll be fine. Just keep your distance. Like don't be afraid. This is like a controlled environment to a certain degree. So, any more questions?
Everyone just looking at the cart of fruit.
All right then. I mean, I guess no better time than the other if you guys want to start coming up. Get some fruit.
Everyone just kind of rushes the cart. All the NPCs just gotta rush at the cart to grab something, to scatter themselves out to different things. The only one that doesn't seem to do that would be Pearl.
Ah!
You moved the bench. Whoever moved that. Move the bench back.
Somebody pranked them and put super glue on the bench, so they all got up.
My bad.
I'll go over and check on Pearl because I don't know, some of the language around like magical creatures. I just want to check in and make sure she's okay.
Pearl is looking towards the lake where the shell of a giant turtle is kind of sticking up, and she's just staring at it like, I know who I'm gonna go talk to.
I'll join you if you ever want.
Oh yeah, giant turtles are the best. There was one on the Calypso Island. He was very strange. He was a little sad, and he had a pink shell. But I want to see if that one will let me on.
Yeah, I'll walk over with you. And I'll take some of the fruit, bring it with.
He walks out over here. She tries to interact with the turtle. Victor does not go anywhere. He stays there. Derek.
You sure you don't want to come, Victor?
My mother has never steered me wrong before. He just sits down.
I can't fault you for listening to your mom, but if you change your mind, I'll step in front of you if anything starts kicking.
Someone's gonna be over here. Emily Athens approaches Professor Zwiftblade for a moment.
Yes, Emily, you need help?
What means did you use to get these animals here? Did they come willingly?
Oh no.
She's getting her Hermione on.
Yeah, they're all here on their own accord. Given that a couple of them had to go through a teleporter, but other than that, they can go and come as they wish. There's actually some teleports that takes them back home in the corners, just like yourself. Right, with the school. Don't you guys have like a bracelet, safety bracelet or something where you can just go home?
Yes, we have our exit. And I am here willingly, and you are correct. These creatures are just like us. So if I find that you have been in any way cruel to them or they've been caged, I will be taking it up with the principal. Headmistress.
Okay. Yeah,
I
that's fine.
really like Emily. Emily's cool.
She immediately goes and wants to talk to the Dryad, along with Ludovica. Everyone kind of scatters. Some don't really seem that interested, but they are kind of just chilling. Like, so, Vashley, what are you doing over there with the bats?
Hanging out.
You try to talk to him?
Using my animal handling skills.
Are you going to roll for that?
11. With like some of the fruit in my hand.
Oh,
Oh, and you overhear over a magical PA system. Oh, I was forgetting. I know you guys saw in the forums, but there is a consent where I can. If you guys don't mind if I telepathically talk to you in case you guys wandered too far and I need to tell you something. Just reminding you about that consent. And remember, if you are using the fruit, presenting the fruit to begin with, in order to meet them, you do gain advantage. Because the DC is pretty low above game, anyways, because they're friends.
Well, I get to roll
I was
again.
gonna say.
Thanks, Professor.
I rolled the exact same thing.
I was gonna say above game. I was like, what's the point of the fruit then if I don't get advantage?
There has to be like something we could work at game mechanic wise for you for rolling at 11. It happens too often.
It's an automatic success. It's my magic number.
Like those ones where it's like instead of like for your critical, it can be a 19 too. It's like not a 19, an 11. Or
I'm rolling with success. or failed with success. With a twist.
Success with a
the
twist.
Okay, I will say the DC is 10, so you're okay for the bats. They fly over, just kind of land right where you're holding the fruit, and they just start like, nipping at it. No, they don't seem hostile. They just seem happy to have some fruit. Pearl is going to try and convince the turtle to let her swim with him and then eventually work her way up to a... That's a nat 20. I'm going to say she did.
well-
She convinced that turtle. She convinced that
Awesome.
turtle.
And once I see Pearl get on the turtle, I know the cat doesn't want to get wet, so I just kind of like wave her, be like, okay, there was something else I saw that I kind of wanted. There's some people I wanted to say hello to, so once Pearl's on her way, I'm going to go up towards where the goblin, the bugbear, and the hobgoblin are.
Okay, before you guys leave, Professor Swiftblade just appears very swiftly next to you guys. Oh, so
Oh, hey,
yeah.
I got a friend who can do that.
That's pretty cool. You guys are pretty braver than most, I guess. But like I said earlier, just make a little bit of habit, unknown areas to kind of look around more. Like over there in that corner, there's a dragon over there.
I know the dragon's like really cool, and I kind of want to talk to everyone, but it just feels rude to not go say hello to the people up in the other room. And the goblin guy, the bugbear guy, and the hobgoblin guy. Do you know their names?
Yeah, of course. But what would be the point of that?
Yeah, I wanted to know their names so I could go introduce myself. Say hi.
No, then you should probably say that when you do meet them. That way they can tell you themselves.
Okay, I got no problem with that. I'll make my way over there.
I will say that there is, if you scroll out at the other side of the lake pond where the turtle is, there is a dragon. That's the dragon he was pointing at.
Yeah, that's cool. I want to say hi to the other people first, and then I'll go say hi to the dragon.
Okay.
Sounds
I was
good.
like, where dragon?
Where is the hobgoblin?
Right there, the blue dragon wormling down there.
Over here.
Oh, no, above game, there are stuff hidden.
Yeah, there's
Around.
so just careful. as we move about.
I plan on walking around. I plan on
Alright.
seeing other things. It's just this is where I want to start.
Sounds good. All right, so you walk up to the goblin, the bugbear, and the hobgoblin, who are just kind of like, they're just chilling there. They seem to be in some kind of like a version of a conversation. Their common is a little broken, but it's what they're able to all like speak to each other.
Hi, I just wanted to say hi and thanks for coming to the class. My name's Dierdra.
The goblin kind of just moves over. Denia.
Nice to meet you, Denya.
So, he calls the other ones over. It's part of deal. Interact.
Oh, did you make a deal to come here?
Safe here if nice and interact with student.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm student. You can interact with me, and that'll fulfill your deal.
You see the bugbear kind of like move on over, and kind of like a slight, like forced Aries.
Nice to meet you, Ares. It's a pretty good, strong name. Where I come from, that's like the god of war.
His eyes grow a little big, and he looks at the goblin. He kind of like nudges him. I, god of war. The hobgoblin. My common's better than theirs, Chico.
Oh, nice to meet you, Chico.
They have.
It's cool to
good
meet
food
more
here.
people.
Good food here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want me to get some more for you? I got a lot of snacks in my bag, and I'll take out my bag, and it's got like
He
some snack cakes and stuff.
he points to like a small area behind him where you just kind of see like it was clear they had some kind of steak and other things like.
Oh, wow, they really rolled out the red carpet. Nice.
He's like, yes, good food. To talk with you
Cool.
guys.
Awesome. Well, cool. I'm glad you showed up. Is there like anything you want to like? Did you guys have like a story or like anything you wanted to partake, or is it just like a hello situation?
And Dania kind of moves up. We're supposed to tell you that we can help if you need help.
That's great. That's usually what I tell people, that I can help if they need me to help. So that's awesome.
Other than that, we're just supposed to be here.
Well, cool, man. I won't take you away from your nice meal and stuff, so I can let you get back to that, but really nice to meet all of you. I'll shake everybody's hand.
They seem very like amiable. They're like excited to talk to someone and it not be problematic.
So, do you have any kids or anyone who's going to the school?
They're like, no kids. All of them are like, no, shake head, no. But Chico walks over and and the owls kind of just perch on him. He's like, friends, new friends.
Neat. I got one too, and I'll point at my cat friend. I'm still trying to come up with a name for her.
And she perks up, almost like she's looking down her nose, and then kind of just goes back to behind your neck.
Thinking about naming her Stevie Nicks.
They all like, good name for cat.
I tell you what, do you guys like music?
They all like shake their head.
You've all had you've given like really great conversation, and she'll take out her guitar, and just start playing it, Smoke on the Water or something, like something pretty simple, like something just to kind of fill the time.
Danielle sits down to listen, as does Aries, but Chico is kind of like swaying with the owls, who seem to be like also paying attention. All right,
I'll just play for a little while before I move on.
All right, I'm going to bring this guy over here, and I'm gonna roll his animal handling. He does okay. He got a 15. He's doing all right. But where is this guy? Lonan decides to move. I'm gonna move him over here. Let's see. That's a nat 1. Lonan is not having a good time with the crab, but I'm going to give him another try. That's a 5. He is not doing well with the crab. So, Mr. Swiftblade, you do hear just kind of like, ah, fuck! As the crab tries to snap at Lonan.
So, Mr. Nolan, what did we learn?
Crabs suck.
Well, did you try to give it any fruit? Try to sweeten the deal or kind of get an interest in or anything?
He holds up the fruit. It's like, it's right here. I tried to give it to him and tried to bite me.
Well, I mean, did you stop and observe before you did so? Maybe they don't like fruit. Maybe they like vegetables. There was a potato back there. Maybe it could have gone better with a potato. But now that it didn't go the way you had planned, it kind of went downhill and they got aggressive. The second step would be back off slowly, kind of present yourself that you're not a threat. Because if you run, sometimes you'll trigger a response. Some people have their fight and flight, some have their predator and prey response. So, future instance, if somehow out there you run into something that does not go well, just acting normal confuses that mechanism. So it might give you the time for you to leave.
So just gotta be cool and then just move.
Yep, just gotta be relaxed. Because even though, like, you might have tried talking to it, it's not gonna understand you. So I'm gonna understand more about, like, body language, so to speak.
He backs up, eventually stumbles, but he's he's out of reach of the crab. I'm gonna try talking to the owl. Owls can't hurt you. All right, we're gonna switch real quick. I would like to know, actually, Vashley, before I do, are you just sticking with the bats, or were you gonna move?
No, I moved over to the crocodiles.
At the crocodiles. All right, you see Derek there, kind of like he's holding the fruit in one hand and a stick in the other, and you see him trying to stick the fruit onto the stick. He's like, I'm not getting my arm chopped off. He now has fruit on a stick.
I don't think they're probably fans of fruit. Also, they're watching you. For all we know, there's probably another one in the water watching you too. I want to roll a survival check to see if there is any more crocodiles laying in wait.
All right, roll it. Rolling.
16.
I believe there is only 2 in that lake. I think there's only 2 of them.
Okay.
Aw. I had it
Clever
ready.
girl.
Yeah, what you do see is a blue dragon just kind of in the water a little, sticks up and comes back down.
See, there's always a bigger fish. Well, not literally fish, but there's always something else lurking.
He's like holding his stick and he's like, yeah, I just always wanted to pet an alligator. I just want to see, like, do you think it'll really grab my hand and then do that body roll?
The death twirl?
Yeah.
Yes. I would probably advise against that.
But imagine if that was your ally. It'd be the greatest thing ever. You'd be unstoppable. Imagine I could get so much stuff into the school. And then like they could swim, and then like, they could do deliveries, and no one's gonna fuck with a crocodile.
A crocodile delivery service?
Yeah. He pulls out a card. Yeah, if you need something brought in, I got you. Someone told me to get cards, I got cards.
Did I tell him to get cards?
No, someone else told him to get cards.
Okay, I now know who this is.
I couldn't remember. I was like, did I tell him
Derek!
to get cards
Yes,
at some
it's
point?
Derek!
You know what? It's good to have dreams. And then I'm just gonna slowly walk away.
He's like, "Hey, say hi to Nynzus for me."
Oh, I will. Do you want me to give him a card too?
Nah, he's already got my contact info. I got his crystal. We're good.
Well, have fun with your crocodile delivery service.
Also, I asked him, but if you could put in a good word with me with your friend Vega.
Noted.
Alright, crocodiles, let's be friends.
Maybe you can write a note and have your crocodile delivery service deliver it to her.
Woman with ideas. I like it. I am gonna roll animal handling for the crocodile because Derek's an idiot. And Derek's lucky as fuck. Because that's another nat 20. I will.
Crocodile is his best friend.
My man. It's gonna happen.
Derek is
Wait,
able to.
Derek's not the one with the bad haircut, right?
No, that's Victor.
That's Victor.
That's Mr. My
He's
mom
the
told
one
me
sitting
not
on
to
the
play
bench.
with animals.
Yeah.
Alright, so real quick, we're gonna hop over to Miss Vega because we have not heard from Anna other than like early in. So Miss Anna, what are you up to currently? So that I could go to where you are.
I know, I was curious about that too, but I couldn't stay. But Vega's just gonna kind of roam the hallways and see what's around, just for the sake of curiosity. Because she's been around people the whole time, but she hasn't actually been by herself, so she's just kind of exploring the place.
Alright, so as you're walking through, I am going to put you somewhere. The hallways start to do their famous light up fog out, trying to guide you somewhere. Do you listen or do you go your own path?
Curiosity gets the better of me, so yeah, I'll follow along.
As you're following along, you're recognizing the hallways. This seems like a familiar path. As it's taking you to if I can find the green room again, which left me, there it is. Seems to be leading you back to the greenhouse. There should be no students here. It's actually empty. Botany class had let out is only once a week, and the one that runs this day had already been let out. So,
Oh, someone else learned how to do it.
yes, I figured it out.
Emily's also not here, right?
Once you figure out what it means, it's a lot. Yeah, it's how to do it. It makes life a lot easier. All right, so the lights seem a little dimmed. The plants are moving. This slight little hiss of a couple of butterflies kind of flitting about. And that little tug that's kind of been pulling at you is pushing you towards the back area where there is a stained glass mural. Should be, if I can use my marker, which is over here, if it lets me. Over here.
There we go. What I thought.
You see the image of a huge tree that has this very large kind of umbrella-like, I forgot the name for this, but basically the top of the tree.
The canopy.
The canopy. Thank you. I was like, there's a word for this. The canopy of the tree, and the leaves kind of just falling over, with the roots slightly sticking out, and a just plethora of fairies just all seem to be either dancing or maybe worshipping at the tree. And as you're looking at it, roll me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 16 plus 21.
Okay. So you start to hear something. It doesn't sound like your patron. It sounds like voices having a disjointed conversation. Like you're catching snippets of the beginning, middle, and end, but none of what goes on in between of a conversation. You hear two other distinct voices melded in with your own.
Can I do the other voices sound familiar or not really?
You cannot pin them out. They don't sound familiar to you. You can only really make out a few of the words that they're saying, but the one that sticks out is challenge.
For their tone, do they sound more like arguing? Do they sound more like just more like a conversation trying to happen, or?
It seems not argumentative, but definitely with a hint of aggression. Like there's a sense of urgency to their words.
I guess not sure what's going on, but she'll do like a polite bow and be like, "Could I help at all? If you can hear me?" I see you saying something, but your mic's not on.
The image shifts as you say, if there's anything you can do. The image starts to shift, and the fairies sort of come to life. And the picture of them dancing, you see them spread, leaving three of them at the base of the tree holding hands. And for a split second before that picture shifts back, you could have sworn that was you in the center of those three.
Does the tree look familiar, or?
It doesn't resemble the trees from home. You can tell that it's a magical tree from Lala Land, just given all the other effects around it, but you cannot tell from what area.
She takes a good look at the tree that she sees in the mosaic, or art.
It's the mural, the stained glass.
Thank you, sorry. But she tries to commit it to memory, but still unsure. She wants to help, so she'll do another bow, and I'll do what I can. I don't know what I can do, but I'll try.
Get the sense that a moment ago there was something, a presence there with you, and as you say that you'll do it, you feel it kind of just fade away.
Vega gives a polite smile and it's like, I'll try, I promise.
Is there anything that you would like to do before we move to Sunny?
She'll give a gracious courtesy and she'll go to the library to see what she can find out about trees.
Sounds good. Just so I know which floor of the library are you going?
Probably the first floor for now.
First floor, got it. So basic library. All right, you head down there, and the librarian is there, and she quickly is just like, just trees or botany?
Actually, particularly maybe, well, I guess I'll start with Lala Land trees.
Okay, so probably magic based, all right? And she gives you a number of the aisle, and she sends you off for you to do your research.
Thank you.
Senor Nynzus, last we left you, you were after Miss Ambrose, who is surprisingly fast, by the way. You were not able to catch up. She took off.
Yeah, like I figured she would be like, running, but it'd be like it's like, oh yeah, I walked down the hallway, I see her rounding that corner. Okay, yeah, so if I go over there and then the stairs, but no, she's just gone.
All right. So, as you're moving through the corridors, one of these stars kind of just let me put it back on fit corridor because it's easier. Kind of just pops up right in front of you. Actually, I'm just gonna put this in the school because you're on the. We just do this because you're in the hallways anyway. I need to make a hallway map.
Yeah.
These stars like Nynzus.
Yes.
The walls would like you to know that something about your blood is weird.
That troubling. Like, should I go to a nurse? A healer?
You see the star kind of move closer to the wall? No. But you did awaken something.
Uh-huh.
It has been delivered to your room.
Oh. Huh?
Let me double check. And it moves back to the wall. And comes back. Yes. You went into the secret room awoke something, and the walls decided to give it to you because it's, and I quote, not their problem.
Oh dear. I guess I should head back to my room. What do I know what Jasper's doing right now?
We are on Thursday, halfway through. Jasper is he is doing nothing. He has no class today. So he's probably in his room, if not out somewhere
Okay,
being
perfect.
mischievous.
Okay, hopefully he's in the room.
Okay.
I'm troubled.
Okay, so you're gonna head to your dorm, your suite.
Yes, I'm still worried about Ambrose.
You do have her crystal contacts, remember?
No, yeah, I know. I'll text. I'll text everyone else too, real quick. Sorry for disappearing. Me and Ambrose got distracted. I put my crystal down.
I say
Did you
I
actually
put my
send it?
crystal down.
you see the little dots.
Yeah.
Ellipses. Ellipses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ambrose,
you see
huh? Dot. Send.
you see the you just keep seeing the dots. The classic dad is typing.
It's like you write,
An
erase,
hour later,
write, delete,
just
write, delete.
It's just a K.
just thumbs up.
The worst.
Not even a letter. Okay. Do you head
Like,
back to your suite or your dorm?
Yes, I head back to the dorm.
Okay, so when you get to your dorm, shouldn't be any. Oh, that's your dorm. I meant your suite. That's your actual room.
Oh yeah, that's sweet. Okay,
So
yeah.
y'all ain't there, so we're gonna remove everybody, except for okay, remove everybody, and then we'll just bring in Jasper.
They weren't even there. Oh, because you had them. Okay.
I'm getting faster. There we go. When you walk in, you just hear Jasper, hang on, don't move! Okay. There may be a tiny pebble somewhere on the ground, and it might be combustible, but I'm not 100. I just have to find it.
Oh. I am not cautious at all. I have yet to see Jasper actually blow anything up, so I don't believe.
You don't believe him? Okay.
Well, I mean, I believe him that yes, he is
Roll-
trying to make something blow up, but until he makes something blow up,
Are you just gonna walk through then?
I'm not gonna be cautious, but I will also look for the thing. It's because okay, he tells me stop, and I'm like,
Roll
okay.
roll for perception then. Instead of roll me a perception and investigation. See if you
Okay. A perception and investigation,
or an investigation.
Perception, because I have a plus. That's a 1.
Ones can be re-rolled. Ones can be re-rolled. That is the rule.
Okay, that's a 15. There we go.
Okay, with a 15, you notice that the bulk of the stuff he's working on are in one corner that's closest to his room. You don't see anything that resembles that near where you are, so you are able to just walk through, and you don't step on the thing.
I'm like, okay, I'll keep an eye out for this pebble.
Yes, tiny, clear pebble.
Is this of the utmost importance? I may need your help with something.
Oh no, if nobody comes into the room, then it's fine. Dante's off sulking somewhere. He just came in, grabbed his sweater, and left.
I wonder what that's actually. I think I probably know what that's about.
I don't. I just think everybody's
I'm sure.
moody.
Well, his moods seem to be tied to someone else's moods.
We're here to learn, people.
Don't know that anyone else is actually here to do that.
I'm here to learn, and I'm going to make the greatest... We'll talk about that later. What do you need help with?
Yes, your bomb. I understand.
It's not a bomb. It's not a bomb. We talked about this. Shh.
Your
My device, the contraption.
yes, the contraption. Yeah, I was thinking of one of those. Either thingamajig, whatchamacallit.
I like whatchamacallit, though. I like that one.
There's also Doodad and Gizmo.
Gizmo's nice. What did you need help with? As I do it,
Well, there may be a gizmo in my room. I'm not sure. A star came up to me and told me the walls delivered me something. I don't know. I'm very confused and I'm very concerned.
In character, are you looking down like this? In character?
Yes.
Okay, so when you look up, as you were down, you heard a bit of a scuffle. And when you look up, he has on his goggles with the extra to magnify goggles. He's holding his toolkit. He has his notebook. Did you say magic item? Or did you say contraption?
After I look back up, I'm like, I grab him on the shoulders. I'm like, I knew you were the perfect person for this.
All right. He's like, lead the way.
I do grab a pillow or it's something like a couch cushion just to keep in front of me just in case.
Okay.
Because I see him, I'm like, he's okay. I don't know if I'm in my head it's I don't know if I'm afraid of the item or if I'm afraid of Jasper, but this can't
Definitely
hurt.
Jasper. He puts the extra thing down his goggles. He's like, okay, let's go. All right.
Okay.
As you crack open your door, and I would put the token there, but I forgot what it looks like for the stickers.
What is it?
It would be, you find a small, not small, but regular sized music box, just kind of placed on your bed. You can tell it's a music box because around it are little inscriptions of notes. Yes, I don't think there's a box. That's why I was like...
Well, I mean, I can use this one.
Okay, he's in here too. Okay, that works.
Then just make it smelly. Yeah, that'll do for now.
But there is a greenish, smoke just coming out of the cracks of the music box. Jasper poked his head in. Is it on fire? Is it green fire? I have a thing for green fire.
I don't think it's fire, but that doesn't mean it won't be.
Okay, wait. And he opens up his little bag, his little toolkit, and he just pulls out this very long, yardstick length tool. And just a long tool. He's like, okay, here. This, just open it from way over here. You got this.
Okay. Is it one of those trash picker upper thingies?
Kind of yeah.
I'm huh. I could use this to reach books on the top. I didn't. Okay.
Do you open it?
Chose the wrong moment. No, I'm sorry. I chose the wrong moment to have the chat open.
You had it open on the thing. Oh no.
I don't think it wasn't on stream. It was open here, and so I opened to this.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
God.
So we approach. Hold on. I don't think I
on, Sunny.
Okay, no, yeah. I was just gonna say, do I have something that will maybe do this? But I have Mage Hand, but I have the thingy, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and open it.
Okay. So, as you're kind of moving to open it, Jasper is like vibrating with anticipation. She's like, you're able to kind of nudge it. You can't get it to open. It's like the clasp will not come off.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Roll me a dexterity.
A save, or is that a skill?
No, a skill. A dexterity. It's gonna be like the where it's like the plus.
Oh,
two,
on the
plus
top,
two.
on the top.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 9.
You are not able to open that latch. Not with that stick.
Like, okay, fuck it.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Sorry, that distracted me crazy. But we were not able to open. I'm sorry, that literally took me out of my own brain. 1 second.
No, you're okay. I
I'll
wasn't
say,
able to open it with the
okay.
stick.
Jasper kind of just nudges. Just open it. Maybe you have to physically open it.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Take my pill.
What's the pillow gonna do?
I don't know, but it's not gonna make it worse.
Okay, well, you open it from over there. Like, as he pushes you, like, to get closer to
Yeah. It's like, I'm just gonna stand there. Yeah, okay, leave me alone with my pillow then. Fine. I go up and I open the thing, but I go up, like, like, okay, fine, I'm gonna, and then open it, like,
Once you unlatch it, the box just bursts open. And more of that smoke kind of just shoots out. And then, like, just water falls down, covering the room. And something starts to come out of the box. And I will now send you what comes out of the box.
there's water?
No. It appears to be something obsidian. Almost crystal-like, but more set. It's circular. And then a piece of glass as a obsidian handheld mirror with what appears to be a face on it props out of the music box and kind of floats there. Well, if it isn't about time, I have been here waiting for a very long time.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You brought me here and then left me in a box.
I'm sorry, but I didn't bring anything.
Do you have dragon's blood?
I kind of so I hear that my eyes shoot open, and then I kind of look over at Jasper, like,
He's like, I don't.
Yeah.
Dude, you do?
There's a magical mirror talking to me. Hold on.
Okay, so then you woke me up. You brought me here. I am now yours to deal with. What's your question?
Do I only get to ask one?
Do you not know how this works?
I don't know how a lot of things work.
You see the mirror kind of float closer?
Oh, it's floating.
Yes. And it floats closer.
Oh, no.
It's like, fine. I am Scoil. Scoil, 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 Skyle, Skyle. I am Skyle. Your language is difficult to find the diction.
I need a new
I am
page
the
of
mirror.
notes.
I answer questions. I have answers. You don't know how these mirrors work?
What, history or in
You can do
history,
history check.
arcana?
History and arcana if
Okay.
you'd like.
Okay, let me see. History is +4, arcana is +4. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
yeah, arcana 22.
Alright. So with that arcana and with Jasper also kind of like already taking notes on what's happening,
Furiously.
you do remember something. Not a lot. You remember fairy tales that involved magic mirrors. One in particular involving an apple. You can't fully remember it. But the mirror never seemed to be the good guy.
Yeah.
So,
I have a vague idea, but if it's not too much trouble, do you mind maybe explaining just a bit more?
alright. You see him kind of like... Sorry. My voice actually is much higher pitched than what I was trying to make. I just like to appear scary upon the first arrival. I'm actually just here to help.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Usually
then.
people with dragon's blood tend to be more aggressive and they respond more to the aggressive side. But I'm sensing that's not you. So I will speak plainly. I have been cursed into this mirror by someone of your bloodline. But I am thousands of years old. I don't know how long your bloodline goes far back. I am simply here because I was called, because this place, it has a lot of random pockets, and I was in one of the pockets. You walked into it and woke me up. I am now here to assist in your endeavors. So I have answers to questions that you may have, but I can only answer them correctly if you ask the right one and at the right time.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
Jasper's writing things down. But like from anyone or just him? Whoever attunes with me. Easier if I was... It will most likely be the person who woke me, but others may attune. It just would take more. Most people can't survive the attunement process.
Wait. So, did I already do that?
Partially, since you woke me. So you'll have an easier time.
But like, could I still die?
Oh, you won't die. Your brain will shatter. You won't be able to handle what you see in the mirror. You might go mad. You might survive it. But the only way to attune is to look into the mirror.
I need this though.
It doesn't have to be right now.
Like right now?
It does
Yeah,
not
no,
have
yeah.
to be right now.
Okay.
Plus, I answer one
So-
question for free.
Can I save it?
Yes, just don't put me back in the box. I don't really like the box.
Do
Box
you have
is a-
somewhere you'd rather be?
Just lay me on the bed. Or on the dresser. Or by the window. By the window.
By the window.
Also, you should be more careful about opening boxes in this place. I don't know, you just opened that like nothing. Some people open boxes here and they can blow things up.
I'm sure Jasper is excited by that, but I also point out I, I didn't just open you. Did you see the stick? I hold it up.
I see the stick. You would have still, if I had been the wrong kind of box, if I had been in the wrong kind of box, something else could have come out of the box. So, careful on opening boxes.
Okay, well, this box came from the walls, so I figured it would be okay.
Jasper pokes up. Could I do some experiments on it? I just want to test something. Do not hand me over to him, please.
I was gonna say, I don't know if they'd be okay with that. They are. You are a person,
I'm a pixie.
and pixies are people.
Yes. Scoil. That's how you...
Style.
He's trying to say his name in the proper diction. He can't find it, so he's gonna say it a bunch of times. Spelled, though, it is spelled SCA with an apostrophe IL.
Okay.
It's pronounced. It's a Scottish word. It's very hard to pronounce. It is like scoil, like
Okay,
scoil or something. Scoil. It's very hard to pronounce. So the joke is he can't pronounce his own name, so he's constantly changing the diction.
No, I thought he finally had got it. Is why.
No, he'll hit it and then he'll forget, because I will. So, all right.
Okay.
And this is my way of saying happy birthday, as I have now gifted you a magic mirror.
Yes. A magic mirror that will answer my questions, but now I
At-
actually have to think about my questions.
It has to be the right question and at the right time. So you could ask the right question at the wrong time, or the wrong question at the right time.
Did you watch iRobot recently?
Not recently, but I did watch it not too long ago. And good
Okay.
catch. Yes, that was where that came from. You have to ask the right question. All right. So you now have found a magic mirror. Jasper is not getting near it. He is just kind of writing down notes and does want to ask you to ask it what boxes blow things up. But from here, we're going to go back to creature class. Oh, sorry. We're actually going to take our 5-minute break, and then we're going to go back to creature class. So we're going to do our bio break, and then we will be back. I'm on my times here. So, 1 second.
There comes a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, 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 olay. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, olay.
And we are back. So, a lot has happened. We had creatures class, which was basically them getting to go out and mingle with pretty animals. Pearl got to ride a turtle. Did not know how I rolled a nat 20 for that. And then I also rolled a nat 20 for Derek, who is now kind of befriending a crocodile. That's dangerous. Dierdra made some friends with the hobgoblin, the bugbear, and the regular goblin. All seem to be pretty chill dudes and just kind of happy to be there. They get good food. They just gotta talk to people. They're chill. Vashley made some friends with bats, which makes sense. Nynzus went off and had found a present waiting for him, and Vega had a sort of vision, if not some kind of interaction with something that seems to really want to include her or reach out to her. Right, so we're picking it up. You guys have been allowed to wander for a while. Class is coming to an end, so everyone starts filing back to their seats. Some people who made friends with like fairy dragons or owls. The owls are kind of close by. You can tell everyone seems like happy that they got to really play around. Lonan looks a little dejected because the crab didn't like him and the owl didn't like him either. Right, so take it away, teach.
All right, everybody. Hope you had some kind of fun learning experience so far your first day. And I know some of you guys are scared or didn't. You might think you didn't do that well, but hey, it's a learning experience. You know, and it's okay. So, I mean, you're not required to be up and close and personal to learn what I'm gonna be teaching you guys. It's okay. Just if you feel comfortable with any creatures or with anything going on, feel free to speak up. Don't be afraid. You know, communication is a very big, key, important thing, especially in this class, just like it is out there. You know, if you need help getting close enough, you need a better angle, you know, go ahead and speak up, say something. Especially if you guys have allergies, forgot to mention that, you know, might avoid certain creatures. Don't want you guys going into some kind of shock. But that should be it for today. You know, it's just to kind of gauge your guys' comfort, see how you guys approach things, you know, whether you have some experience or none, just to kind of know where you guys stand. And if you ever do groups, kind of break it up into experience, you know, or some would be more shy, you know, some are more forward. But, you know, hope you guys have fun in this class and you guys learn. Yes, person raising your hand.
Levi kind of stands up to ask his question. He's just, what is the point of treating creatures like fairy dragons and owls like they are people? Will that help us master over them?
The point.
Well, I mean, if you think you're here to master over things, I think that's the wrong idea to have, especially when it comes to a living thing that has their own freedoms, their own rights, and live outside of your existence.
But if thing is of no use, what would be the point? If I can't control the creature.
So you don't think that things that you can't control and exist without servicing you do not deserve to exist or should not be taken into any consideration, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, think about it this way. I mean, it works both ways. Do you think Larry the Mule over there gives two shits about what you're able to do for him if you're not handing him a snack. You can just kick your shit in.
Just as if, like, where is the demonic mule?
He's over there talking to Stark.
Oh god.
Yeah, they're free to roam around. I mean, they're not. They can go because come as please. Like I said, they're
But
their own
in
living
a
beings.
specific notation that the mule was the most evil thing in here, essentially.
No,
And
he's not
it's
the
not
most
there.
evil thing in here. I mean, he's just an asshole. You know, he's just free to
Mhm.
choose to be, and he just decided, you know what? Fuck them people. Hey, you might ask him later on why. Maybe he'll tell you. Like, there's a lot of stories to some of these creatures. Something that you guys might have a closer connection to would be the goblinoids over there, Denia, Ares, and Chico.
Really good guys,
Before,
actually.
yeah, before the school was cleansed, some of his family members actually fell victims to some weird, I'm not around here, some curse thing or something that was going on. So sadly, they lost some family members to that. But yeah, like you said, they're great peoples. You know, some of them fun to talk to. Some have weird sense of humor. Some have no sense of humor. Some just exist. Like there's a cube back there that just lives. You know, a lot of people helping around to clean things up. It's very common existence for them, but everything has a place, right? Circle of life.
See, everything has a place. That's my point. Like Foxboy right here. His place should have been with those other creatures. What he's doing in school is
Dierdra stands up. She's dancing up. That word right there. She just stands up, just fucking dead stare at him.
Kaimani, who is the person that Levi is referring to, doesn't seem to react. He kind of just like looks at Deirdre, and he does this like, which guy's name? Levi.
Well, Levi, I don't know how your Fairy Queen does things here or how stuff works, but one of the rules I did mention in the beginning is that if you're not gonna have respect for the living beings here, and I assume your fellow classmates, then you're not really gonna have a place here if you can't just follow that simple rule, which is zero tolerance. So the faith, if you want to be, I mean, if you want to save yourself embarrassment, then just leave now, or the faith stars can take you. It makes no difference to me.
And where are the face stars gonna take me? Literally 3 face stars surround him. It's like, sounds like someone needs to read the school handbook one more time. I have the
Make him write it out 17 times. It's how I memorize my.
He kind of just looks around, like, this is ridiculous. The face says, nope, this is correct. Please follow us as we must hand you the handbook and watch you read it. Let's go. And they just start pushing him. This is preposterous.
This is the new world. Get used to it.
He like dead stares Deirdre.
Not scared of you.
He protests some more as he's pushed out. As he's like kind of ushered out. Some classmates start jeering. Kind of like that, ooh, like it's funny. They're going to the principal's office. Remember, we're all still not fully adults. All right, Mr. Swiftblade, take it away.
Well, is there anybody else that shares similar values as this guy, or might as well just take care of it now? I don't really, I'll be bothered later on. You can just leave if you want. And since we have an open vacancy, if anybody knows anybody that wants to join, I mean, that'll be
I've
great to
already
have a public
texted
ass.
Vega.
All right. Okay, just for future reference, just make
Texted.
sure. I appreciate the sentiment, but just let me take care of it. So
Kaimani does turn to Professors of Play and say, "Thank you, Prof. I'm used to it, but thank you. Thank you, Dierdra. Solidarity.
I got you.
Also, for reference, I'm not a fox. I am a fawn deer. It's just, I'm just furry."
that's okay. Like I said, a lot of us fall in a category or two of being creatures, so something to keep on your mind. But in a different life, I've killed so many of the assholes I am, so it doesn't really put up with a casual teacher lore drop.
Yeah.
I wonder how many teachers have body counts of both varieties.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much for
Yeah.
today's lesson. Just try to keep your wits about you. Try to keep calm, respectable. Take a look around or two. And always remember, even if you fail and things don't go your way, I mean, there's always you gotta hope that there's another next time. Just don't let it get to you. Someone gets scared, or you're under the impression of like, well, but so and so told me this or told me that. I mean, if there's any doubts like that, feel free to mention out. Maybe we can clear some things up. Maybe some things are true. Like some things are dangerous. Some things try to kill you. They see you as food, or they see you as other things. But those are lessons for another time. And I know there.
Will all these creatures still be here next time, or?
Some of them might. Most of them, or however they feel like. Like I said, they're free to go and come. So if they want to leave, go home, or some are here to get rehabbed. So once they're feeling better, then they can go. We might have new creatures. We might have. That's what I'm saying. If you guys wanted to know what was your main interest for this class, what you guys want to learn, there's always a chance for it to present itself. We might have some friends lying around. Like I have a bond with the dragon when I came here. They might show up. Yes, person with your hand up. Slash.
So you've dealt with many creatures of all forms, right?
Yeah, even those that take on the form of others.
What about krakens? I've heard a lot about krakens lately.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of krakens. There's not that many where I got summoned to, but right over in the Isles, there's a couple.
Yeah. Well, I've just heard stories as of late of people defeating krakens single-handedly. I didn't know if that's true or false.
Single-handedly sounds far-fetched. Maybe they had friends with them. Maybe they persuaded them to leave. But a full-on defeat of Kraken sounds kind of unheard of, especially with the aftermath of what happens. Especially with the body. It's not great for the ecosystem up until it reaches the bottom, and then it provides food for years even. And there's blooms life. Well, there are some up and downs in defeating the Kraken. I don't know where you heard these rumors. I could look into it to see if there's any merit to this, but it would be something seen from a great distance away.
Oh my
That's all I
god.
got.
I okay. So the class is being is the class being let out, Prof?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are free to go a little bit early. If I'll just be hanging out if you guys have any questions or you guys need anything cleared up, or if your friend want to sign up now, or they could always find me at the Professor Lounge,
Mhm.
or they can always message me. You guys, your books, you guys have my info on there and whatnot. And I guess, yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next time. Hope you guys had a good day. And remember, take your notes.
Thanks, Professor. Great class.
Everyone says something of the sort. They said they had fun. You do see Lana walk up and try and just very animatedly, as animated as she can be, just be like, I've always wanted to see a fairy dragon. There's not many in the marshes, so thank you for bringing them here. They're so pretty.
Are these the magic marshes or?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. If anything, I might be heading that way when I have free time, so I can do an ecological survey because they're due to hear there's something going on, but who
Yeah.
knows?
Less magic in our soil. We don't know what's wrong, but they have sent alchemists to figure it out.
If anything, I think they might send some creatures over here so they can be rehabbed or have somewhere to stay. So you might run into some creatures you probably already know.
Thank you so much. This has been my favorite class so far. And if you've met Lana, that makes sense. As she kind of just like goes back towards Dierdra and the other fawns. Like, are we heading out together?
Sure, I'd love to keep hanging out. What would you like to do?
As you guys are kind of funneling out of the class, she
Grab a mango on the way out.
grab a mango. You do see Lana call over the girl who was called the fawn that was referred to as Polima. She's like, Polima, I want you to meet someone. This is Dierdra. As Polima walks over, you had noticed her in class. She is in these, like, her leather jacket with her nettings. She has she has like a pierced upper ear. I do believe I have her picture for you. You are done? Back. He went to the teacher's lounge and disappeared to the teacher's chat. Alright. And this is Polima. She's got kind of like a leather and fur thing going on for her.
Oh, wow. I like your style. Nice to meet you.
This is the one this is the one I was telling you about. You're from the other place, right? Like one of the other worlds. You are.
Yeah.
We have been so eager to meet you because we heard there was a fawn here that wasn't from the marshes, and we were very eager to meet. I'm Polima. This is Vendel, and that one sulking over there is Lonan, and I will send Vendel's picture. And Lonan. Lonan does not approach. He kind of stays where he's at. Doesn't really acknowledge. He just looks over and then goes back to what he's doing.
Okay, I'm not gonna force him to meet me, but hi.
He's a little crabby since the crab tried to eat him.
Okay, but this way.
To be fair, that was rough.
You feel a little tap on your shoulder.
I'll turn around.
And a small human-faced fawn with these big fluffy ears. She's very tiny. and dressed almost in a very cutesy little baby doll kind of way, with short little cropped black hair, big old eyes that look up at you. Do you like music like us?
Oh, I love music.
Great. So this is going to be our new friend, and we've decided because we want to form an all-fun band.
Oh, that sounds. Yeah, no, I'm down. Do you need a guitar player? I play guitar.
I play, and she like manifests a little tambourine. I'm the tambourine girl.
You know,
And
people underestimate the tambourine, but there are certain songs that if they don't have the tambourine or the cowbell in them, they're just not the same.
need more cowbell. Polima laughs along, and she is honestly a great tambourine girl. She's also just, look at her, she's adorable.
Oh yeah, I mean vibes alone. Great band. Oh, who else plays? Who else is in the band?
Vendel raises his this goes bass.
Next.
Lonan's our singer, but he's not talking to us right now because he's being crabby.
It's all right. I'm sure you got a great voice, man. I'll hear you when you feel better.
Maritza kind of scurries over. Okay, so just so you know, we have kind of half-heartedly been watching you because you're so cute. And also we didn't know how you...
Thanks.
You're welcome. I only ever tell the truth. I don't know how to lie. This is true above table. This character does not know how to lie.
You know what? That is a great quality to have. Even if you tell me something that maybe I don't want to hear, at least I'll know it's true.
Yeah. I've never even been able to lie to my parents, but that's okay. So we wanted to, well, I know that you're new, so you can't really join us, but we are going to be playing this weekend, and I've been telling Lana here forever that she needs to invite you. There's going to be a festival to welcome all the new students at Elric Village, and they're having an open mic, so we signed up.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you're asking me to join, the answer is yes. When do you do rehearsals?
Since we only have one day, because it's going to be on Saturday, we were going to meet up tomorrow just to do some quick jamming sessions, and then we were just going to pick our song.
Sounds good. I'm down. Yeah, it's on the schedule. I'm so excited. I didn't actually think you guys would even really. I was a little nervous about you guys even liking me because I don't know anything about foreign culture. You know, I'm the only one back where I come from, so.
I have every question. My bad. I have every answer. As I can't lie. That's what happens when you're cursed by a witch.
Oh. Does that happen often here?
Only to me. You can blame my aunt. She did something bad, and then she blamed it on me. I was only a baby, but here we are.
Ain't that just the way? Alright, well, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys at rehearsal, or if we're gonna go hang out somewhere, we can go hang out. Oh, wait a second. Since there's more of you, I found this guitar and it looks just like my dad's. And it had this inscription on the back. Does it mean anything to any of you guys?
Polima, hand that to me.
Yep.
And where is all the stuff I wrote down for you? Okay. So she kind of holds up the guitar. She's like, it's like the one from the stories, right? I'm not exaggerating. Everyone looks over. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what Lana's about a story.
A couple decades ago, we don't really know how long ago, somebody from an Outworlder landed. It was a fluke. Well, they weren't even supposed to do that. It just kind of happened. The queen looked into it. They don't even know what went wrong, but it's what gave her the idea, right? So they landed and they had all these cool music knowledge, and they had this really cool that looked just like this one. And they even pull out a little book. She pulls out a book, a small little book. Look, I brought it with me. It's my favorite story. Maritza hands it to you. I think we lost Amy for a minute.
Oh no.
Okay, you're frozen? Okay.
No, Oh no. Am I here?
The cover of the book, I can hear you a little bit.
Oh.
The cover of the book is the guitar, and there's a pair of hands playing this guitar, and you recognize some of the rings on the fingers.
Son of a bitch. Just like a panic gets caught in her. Like, can I borrow this and maybe read it a little later? I don't want to cut to the social time.
No, yeah, take it and just get back to me later. Polima just kind of get closer. But just so you're aware, when he's not so crabby, his family, they were really close to the people that took in the stranger. So he might be one to talk to when he's not feeling so crabby.
I'll hit him up when he feels better. I mean, we've got rehearsal tomorrow anyway, right? We're going to have to get along.
Exactly. Now, I'm gonna go because I actually have some things I need to set up because I need to make our costumes. What size of what's your your t-shirt size?
Oh, I wear stuff oversized, so this this says double XL, but if you're looking for something more fitted, take a medium or small.
Medium or small? Maritza is behind you with tape. That is literally coming it's like almost see-through as she's kind of like pulling it from her palm.
Oh, that's a fun.
Manifest magic. I can't do much, but I can do some. I got her measurements.
Cool.
Freezing on a slope. I heard none of that. I'm sorry.
Oh no! Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. She just said, I trust your vision. I'll wear whatever you say.
See you tomorrow. We'll be in the theater room around 6.
Cool. I'm just gonna go to my room and take a nap. It's been a hell of a morning.
Okay. Later, Deirdre.
Bye, guys.
All right. He froze on us again. I can't tell. She can hear us.
Fuck Spectrum.
Dude,
Yes.
honest. Yeah, I know, man. Same. I have them too, and it's always a bitch.
Yep.
All right. So
We used to have them.
okay, so so let's say everyone is out of class. Quickly, Vega, would you have gone back to look for your friends after what you assume would be the end of class?
Yeah.
What about you, Nynzus?
Okay. So yeah, because I just got my mirror with Jasper. Did we talk about the music? I probably would have headed out trying to find everybody. I maybe would have brought Jasper with me because I don't know if I trust him not to try to touch the mirror.
That sounds like a plan.
So I lure him with me by saying we'll talk about it and tell me all the things you want me to ask the mirror for you once I attune to it.
Alright, where would you guys want to meet up? Because Deirdre says she's eventually going to go to her room to nap. Would you have done that right now, or would you meet up with everybody? Because I would think you guys could meet up in your guys' suite like you usually do, or in the courtyard, or the Great Hall. Vashley does have her meeting with Professor Senric.
Yeah. So I would have
I
just left there after class to that.
guess for me and Jasper, we don't have somewhere that we're headed.
I'll say this.
Somewhere specific that we're headed.
Also, you guys you guys might just run into each other in the courtyard. Run into Vega came out of the library with I'm gonna say you found like 2 or 3 books on just the magical trees here in Lala Land. Some on lore, some on like a scientific reading of them, things like that. And Dierdra, would you go back to your room or would you try to find the others?
I think she would be go back, but if she spots anyone, she'll stop. She's like, okay, this is important information. I'm not sure I'm ready to process yet. Next comforter bed.
Well,
I must be with me.
Let's say that you run into them, but then you just really quickly say your highs and head to your room. It would make more sense. Also, it is so hard to understand you.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's cool.
Right, so Deirdre would have gone off to her room for her nap with her new little fairy tale book. Maybe she reads it, maybe she does not. All right, so I'll say Nynzus and Vega and Jasper, you guys run into each other in the hallway just outside the courtyards. And let me pull it up. Actually, you guys are actually close to the hedge mage, both of you, or all 3 of you. When you land. Didn't realize that you were being led there, but you were. But you do run into Nynzus. Samuel is not there. Jasper. And Miss Vega. Be there. Just outside the gate.
Jasper? Yeah, okay.
And Jasper, yeah. Let me put him there. You got it?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. No, I just forget that they're monsters, not
Oh, we lost you. It's okay.
Oh no.
Alright, so Jasper, when he's just like, has that happened to you before? That happened to me one time, and I ended up in front of the teacher office thing, where you just like are walking and then suddenly you're somewhere.
It's technically how I got the mirror. I think.
How's it going, Vega?
All right. How about yourself?
There might be an explosive on the living room floor of our room, but I can't find it.
I wouldn't be too worried about that. It has been quite the day, though.
If you want, I can try to help you find it later, because I don't trust my luck, and you never know what could happen.
Yeah, Dante might walk in all huffy and puffy and step on it. That'd be funny. Dangerous.
I really wouldn't. I really don't think that we need to worry about it that much.
All right. Actually, Vega, do you know what was up with Dante? He came into the room a little while ago, all angry.
That actually may have provoked him a little bit, and I don't know why she did, because it really wasn't okay. But maybe she had her reasons. I don't know. I want to hope she meant well. I mean, I hope she had some reason behind it other than just to be obnoxious. But I don't know her that well. I haven't even known her a full week yet, so I can't say whether or not she'd do something just to piss someone off or not, or if she's genuinely trying to be nice, or if she's... I don't know. People are weird.
Agreed. This school is weird.
I can't say much about that. It doesn't sound weird, too. But... I don't know.
Then I'll
Sorry.
pipe up. I'll be like, talking about Vashley. I was like, she does like him, right?
I thought so too, but I've been wrong before.
Hmm. It's just because Samuel really makes it seem like. But then again, this Samuel.
Jasper. Well, what is the evidence that we have? They like to talk to each other. They both have something in common. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I notice that they're alike in something, right? And she seems very overly interested in the people that he's been with, because every time Samuel opens his mouth, it's about the people that Dante's been with. She seems overly interested in it, and usually my sisters always, if they liked a guy, that was the first thing they cared about. I told them it was Don.
So maybe it's a defensive thing?
Probably. Hurt
I don't
someone
think about it
before
like
they can
that.
hurt you.
Eh.
Is the Lady Vulgaris jealous?
All the evidence points to that answer. That is the hypothesis. Can you two roll me perception while you're having this conversation? Continue the conversation, just roll the perception.
Yes.
I don't know if jealous is the right word, but
Jeez.
dirty 20.
All right. As you guys are
22.
talking, does Jasper see her? Hang on. Does Jasper see her? Jasper's too busy with the hypothesis. He's not paying attention. Got a 5. You do see the visage of red, like very auburn hair, kind of flow through, kind of fly out from behind one of the hedges, and a sweet, soft, very fair, with a very blue, almost like turquoise blue eye, poke out from behind one of the hedges.
Who do we know with red hair? Red hair, blue eyes. Red hair, blue eyes. Do I know who this is? Peter has red hair, but I don't know if he has blue eyes. Davina has orange hair. Okay, well, I don't know if I can tell from right away. So I am. Yeah, I'll like as what Jasper's like yapping about, oh blah blah this and then this and that, and then I'll like kind of and like see, you know, like if make sure everybody's noticing what's going on and like seeing what we're seeing.
When you go quiet, you hear like the rustle of the leaves, and then you just hear and the frills of a very flowy dress and the cascade of auburn hair just fall to the floor. You cannot get a look at this person's face, but she has a bit of an ethereal glow with this turquoise blue dress that clearly matches the one eye you saw sticking through. When she turns to look up, it is a beautiful, stunning visage. She looks almost angelic in her visage as she stares at you like a deer caught in headlights.
If I can, I want to try to help her up. If she's okay with it, like just try to.
You are on the other side of the gate, so if you were to move closer, you can move.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure if the gate was locked or if we couldn't get through or.
No, yeah, I'll because I think I know who this is, but I don't know who this is actually yet. So I just see beautiful woman fall over and go, wow. And then as Vega like rushes past to go help, I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably do something.
Okay, so Vega, as you're approaching, offering her assistance, she quickly gets up and is like, and then she bolts.
Sorry.
She just like quickly runs. You hear Jasper behind you. You guys just left me talking!
Sorry.
And so as I'm like catching up, and she's like running off, I just think, I hope you're okay.
Can you roll me a perception?
Both of us.
Yeah, both of you. Since you're both kind of close to each other.
It's a 1.
You can reroll once.
There we go.
14.
21.
Okay, so with the 21, you hear the steps of what's as she's running away. You hear like that clip clop of like how heels sound on cobblestone. It's very distinct. And that sound suddenly shifts as she gets farther and farther away, and you could have sworn it wasn't no longer a heel, but the sound of a paw before the sound is completely gone. Hi, Amy.
Welcome back.
The return. Only Vega heard that?
Only Vega heard that. You have to get over
Okay.
a 16.
No, yeah, I'm making sure.
I was hoping he heard the heels on the stone, but not the paw print.
Yep, he heard the heels on the stone.
Okay. Marvin, do I want to be good or do I want to be curious? Like,
Well, while you're thinking about that, I asked you, Vega, do you know who that was?
I have no idea.
Very pretty blue.
Above game, I will not be showing you her picture just yet.
The stars say not to travel too far into here. Well, they said not to go in here at all, but there's let my curiosity get the better of me.
I will say, above game, if you go into the maze, we will cut for you guys here, and we will pick up the maze next time. You can't go into the maze. That's very allowed. So if you want to, that'll be like our starting point next time.
I'm just arguing if I want to intentionally go into the maze or not. It's like,
Is that what she ran off into the maze?
Yeah, she ran further out into the maze.
Oh, okay.
I say go. You're always gonna wonder what would have happened if you don't.
This is the
You're
second
sure?
time. This is the second time both of you have kind of inexplicably been drawn to the maze. So
The DM's throwing you a hint. Go in the maze.
If only you had a mirror to ask if you should go in the maze.
I left him by the window as per his request.
fuck it, here we go. Well, I'm gonna go. I don't know if Nynzus wants to go, but I'll go.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna like dumbly fall. Like, oh, you're going after her? Yeah, I'll tag along.
wait, are we going into the maze? Wait for me. Jasper rushing. I've always wanted to go into a maze. I have the perfect compass for this. And he
I
pulls
was
out
about to ask. Was like,
a diamond-looking compass. He's like, okay, this should guide us through.
Is it diamond special or is it just?
Well, it was one of the earlier things I made, and I used it to get out of a forest a couple times. What's the difference with a maze?
Depends on the maze.
It's magic, I think.
Fair.
Maze adventure, come on.
Charge! What could possibly go wrong?
As you three enter the hedge maze.
boom.
All right. With that, I will be moving us over to the Arcana classroom, if I can find it. Sunny, now I do need your help. Remove everybody but the professor. But like remove everybody
Okay.
and add the correct professor.
Oh,
You
and
need
I
Senate
just
right
want
now?
to add this because I think I got cut off before I was able to tell you, but Dee would have texted Nevin and been like, hey, do you want to hang out? Because she's kind of going back and forth whether or not she wants to read this thing.
Oh, okay. If you had messaged him, then he would have agreed and said to meet you wherever you wanted.
Like, we could do that next time or whatever. I just wanted to let you know that that was something I
Thank
wasn't
you.
sure if it went through or not.
Thank you for letting me know that. D and okay. Alright, so I'm trying to find my classroom and I can't find it because there it is. Okay, so yeah, just get everybody out of there and we'll just leave the thank you. And then I'll just get Professor
Yes.
Senric.
Senric?
Yeah. Prof. Senric. Oh, there he is. Or what do we call him? The K-drama teacher?
Oh yeah.
Right.
The K-pop vampire? He's
K-
the
K-pop
demon that they be hunting.
K-pop demon hunter. He's genius. Alright. Vashley, your friends all took off to
Yeah.
do their own thing. You did have an uncomfortable moment during lunch before class. Dante's reaction would have been a surprise. He's always been very calm of a person. His outburst, as Sammy explained, he gets like that because he is hurt. So, where are you? There you are. So, all that's kind of roiling, I would hope, as you walk up to talk to Professor Senric. Miss Voltgaris, thank you for meeting me.
And what, may I ask, is the pleasure of this meeting?
Please have a seat.
I assume there's a chair there.
Yeah, there's a chair there. Sorry, I work with the maps I have, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I just sit all the way in the seats for the chair, so it's like a stadium.
I got you.
So, I imagine that the last few hours of this, last 24 hours, have not been pleasant. And he holds up a letter.
You know, I made a joke that you had one.
Oh, don't fret. This isn't for me. This is my nephew's.
Good. Nephew?
Yes, strapping young man. Very high fae. He doesn't attend the school, but my sister found it interesting to send this so that I would read it. Since you are here in my classroom, and my sister would just like to vet you. I have a different reason for calling you into my classroom, but it is regarding the letter.
I wonder how many of those there are.
Standard?
It
10
seems
families
like
would have been reached out to.
everyone.
Standard would have been 10 families. 10 of the most influential families for someone of your standing. You know, some 400 years ago, my father did something similar to my sister. Married her off to a second son.
Oh, so she wasn't even good enough for the first.
See, that's what she thought. She's angry. How dare he do this to her? She was the eldest daughter. She deserved a firstborn, or to choose her own partner. I agreed. But then, something odd happened. The firstborn son of the family she married into mysteriously died 2 weeks after she gave birth to her firstborn. Since she had married a second son, he was integrated into our family, where my father took him under his wing, trained him, And then when his brother died and he ascended to that dukedom, now my father had his hands very deep into another family's business. See, the thing about second sons they don't tell you is that they can be a bit more ambitious, willing to do things that we would find morally reprehensible to achieve means. What happens when you're born consistently told that the only way you will ever receive the wealth that you have been born into is if your brother or sister dies. Now, my sister was the eldest, so he combined our family and theirs. So I find that you are being shopped around to second sons to be a bit suspicious. More so than I would think you would find it tragic.
Yes. It does raise some red flags. I wouldn't put past Nathaniel to be up to something.
It is to my understanding that you are being raised as his heir, so there are questions when it comes to whom you will, if you are to share your life with another person, whom it will be. These things only matter to the noble families because we have lineages to carry on, names, titles, lands, and riches. All this luxury, all this comfort comes at a price, and usually is at our picking our partners. But I did some digging on your behalf when I heard of it this morning. I can't exactly have you trying to, I don't know, maybe end some of the suitors that are going to be coming your way, since Miss Iris's fate has been tied to yours. He hands you what looks like a ledger. That is a comprehensive family tree of the top 20 noble families. You'll find that yours is number 4. I've lost him too. Everybody's freezing today.
It's the both of them, yeah?
Yeah, it's both of them.
Yeah.
Well, wait a second.
It's just the longest eye roll of all time.
I know.
Like, what's that scene in Family Guy? It's like, yeah, Lois, it's like that time I broke the record for world's longest sigh. It's some movie, some chick movie that they go see. And then it's like, oh yeah, and now like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 2 or whatever.
There we
There
go.
you
He's
are.
just like,
I think I'm back.
The world's longest sigh.
Yeah.
no, but
So,
Vashley's
he
was
handed
eye
me,
roll.
so the last thing I heard was he handed me a ledger of the comprehensive.
Like the
Family
noble
tree.
families. Yeah, so you can see
Yeah.
like who, like it goes back a couple hundred years. You can see who married who, what lineages are tied, things like that.
Yeah.
I'd give that a look. Might be an answer in there as to why you were shopped around the way you were.
No.
Also- yes.
No, you continue on.
I was just going to remind you that you can say no. It is your choice ultimately. The Queen has ensured that. You cannot be forced into the marriage market, you must agree.
Now, where I come from, usually people divulge information because they're wanting something in return. What's your motive in this?
Does this teacher need a motive to help a student?
Perhaps. Some of us play checkers while some of us play chess. You look like a chess player, if you ask me.
Though I'm grateful for the compliment. If I were to have an ulterior motive.
Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically speaking. Perhaps I would like an in with Nathaniel. There is a proposition I wish to make with him.
You wish to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Oh, I attended some studies with him. I've dealt with him before, but he has been quite difficult to get a hold of with all the traveling he's been doing while you've been sent here to do his sentence. I need only that you request he reach out or answer one of my letters. This, what I wish to discuss with him, it will benefit him. Might even benefit you.
I can relay the message, but me and him have not really been on good speaking terms as of late. But I will do my best.
Oh, I'm sure he'll find time for you. He has put in a call to the school today, so...
Maybe to speed up the process, if you give him just a little bit of information of what you're wanting to discuss with him, he may move you up the list.
Unfortunately, I'm not in a position to divulge this outside of speaking to him. But you can tell him that he thinks that one of his special friends is involved.
That may pique his curiosity.
Yes, since it's his most special friend. Please include that part. Most special friend.
Not mentioning any names, but probably this most special friend is probably the reason I'm here, right?
I couldn't
You don't
say.
have to say anything. But she kind of like touches her nose.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his name has been coming up lately.
A lot of people's names come up. Yours is consistently now in the mouths of our administrators. Do stay out of trouble.
I try.
Try harder. Would not like Miss Iris to be reprimanded over something you did again.
I wouldn't want to see that.
Because contrary to those who think me powerful, though Osiris is technically human, I don't think I could put up a fight against him. And I'm almost 600 years old. But he is a tough guy. He is a man who does not understand the concept of subtlety unless it is on the battlefield. I want to believe he does act that way with good intention, but for someone as soft-hearted as Miss Iris, it will not come off well.
No. But I bid you adieu.
Stay
I
out of
will-
trouble.
I'll do my best. I will relay your request.
He kind of just sits back and goes back to what he was doing, which is like he's just like writing, doing some prepping his lesson plan. Right.
And I'll see my way out.
All right. As you walk out, you bump right into. Dun 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 dun. Who are you bumping into? I know who it is. I'm just trying to type in the name quick. Who you run into a very pretty rose gold haired girl whom you had noticed before in the courtyard as she's about to enter the classroom. She just kind of, oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Is the professor in there?
Yes, preparing notes.
Oh, wonderful. I have a couple questions. Vulgaris, correct? Nathaniel's ward?
Yes. The
Pleasure.
one and only.
Pleasure. Branca or Sandra?
Pleasure.
If you'll excuse me, I do need to ask him a couple questions. I'm not happy with what he was saying in class the other day.
Yeah. Sometimes the truth hurts.
I suppose. It's a bit of a hostile tone.
Make of it what you will.
I'll make of it what? That someone I just met was rude to me for no reason.
I'm not rude. If I was rude, I would have not talking to you at all.
Actually, speaking to me would have just been as polite as speaking to me. Speaking to me impolitely is by definition impolite and rude.
I have nothing else to say to you.
And there's that hostility. Wonder if Dante has anything to do with it. And then she walks away. And unless anyone else has anything to do
From
today,
behind her, just from up behind her. If you want hostile, I can make it hostile.
why would I ever want that? I'm only here to learn. Why are you here? If you'll excuse me, I do have an important question because the Fae should be properly represented in our studies. Excuse me. And she walks over to Professor, and you hear her voice like, Professor Sunrig, lovely to see you. You must come by the house again. Mother loved having you over for dinner. As you're walking out. And unless anyone has anything they'd like to do right now, that is where we would be cutting to today. It honestly pretty, like, a lot happened. There was a lot going on today. Everybody was off doing their thing.
We got a lot. Classes. That hasn't happened before.
I will say, above game, that interaction, you can thank my child for that. She gave me tips.
Which one?
The eldest. My eldest daughter.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't catch what interaction she was talking about.
Oh no, the one that just happened with Branca.
Okay, I thought you were talking about something that happened with Dierdra and the.
Oh
other
no,
The
thing.
super
no.
passive aggressive.
You can't tell
Passing
until
in the hallway.
you can't tell until you can tell. Like until she said the Dante thing, you don't know where. Like I don't know if I
Yeah.
should like be mean to you or not. You're being a little like
Yeah.
off. But
If she
Right.
had books, I would have just smacked them down.
Yeah.
she had her
Around.
notebook. But yeah.
She has done nothing to you.
No, that was done with purpose.
Yet.
Yeah.
Oh
No.
god.
You're just
It's called
giving her
prevent-
ammunition.
Called the calm before the storm.
Prevention.
All right, so today we had a full day and we got to play with a bunch of magical creatures. Vega, if you want to join the creatures class, you can talk to adding another class to your roster. That would be a conversation with one of your teachers, with one of the administrators. But thank you, Charles. I know he left early, but thank you, Charles, for doing. I asked him this 3 or 4 weeks ago, so he's just been like, "So when am I doing this?" I was like, "When I get to the class. When we get to the class."
And these people
I will
stop goofing around.
Yeah.
You did a great job, Charles. It was awesome.
Okay,
I was very
Yeah.
happy to see it was you.
I actually learned something.
what? Would you? Oh, you learned something
I
about
mean,
it.
No, yeah. Just like I mean, it should have been obvious, but since I'm not in like these scenarios a lot, I didn't think about it. I was like, yeah, I guess you would have advantage if you had food on you, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And it's like it was obvious because because I pointed it out. I was like, he's got food, shouldn't he have advantage? I was like,
No, I
he-
needed my 211s.
No, he'd been like planning some of this for a while because all I told him was like, you need your introduction, you need to have a lesson planned and an activity, take it. I did not know he was gonna cover the room with that. I learned that as I was sitting here waiting for you all. He was setting that up, and I was like, and I will tell you this because it's hilarious. At one point, there was a T-Rex on that map, and I was like, no, I was like, no, I am DMing, and no T-Rexes at my school. You're not bringing a T-Rex to my freaking school. Are you kidding? The
A
nobles.
T-Rex wouldn't fit in that room.
but
Oh
think about it. Think about it.
There's a T-Rex in Bowden.
Oh my god.
But think about it. Vega charging into battle on a T-Rex.
Chelton.
It can be brought up
It's like-
later, but a full-grown T-Rex at my school will not fly. And I didn't know about
can
the
have a
demon
raptor.
donkey. I was like, did you bring a demon into my school? You guys didn't. I literally was like, did you just bring a demon into the school? Please tell me you did.
Yeah, I thought he was bullshitting about it being a demon donkey.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Like most donkeys,
No, I
actually.
definitely-
They're just
I did-
naturally kind of assholes.
I did change his name though.
Don't be messing with
I did catch it. He was Larry the donkey. I was like, oh, Larry.
Alright. That's really funny. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will be back next week with more shenanigans. Some of us have gone into a hedge mage. Some of us found a storybook that is literally about my mother and father. And someone just made a new frenemy because they were immediately hostile.
God, I'm just racking them up.
Uh-huh.
But no, honestly, I know that we all like jumped on Vashley on that. That was really great, though. I didn't get a chance to say that. That was a lot of fun.
Okay, hold on. Wait, that was like the one thing what exactly happened?
Okay, so and I'll say before we close. Last
Because-
session at the end, Lysandra was walking with Bronca. You just met her.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Samuel gets to the table and shouts, "Oh look,
And it's
Dante,
like, oh,
it's
hey, your ex.
Yes, and that's kind of
Yeah.
where it cut. And there had been multiple conversations between Vashley and Dante over the fact that he said, my past is kind of sordid because of my own behavior. But it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
nothing but like, oh, the girl with the iron teeth and the claws and stuff like that. He said
Yeah.
ex, which means relationship.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it's just like I honestly would get it. I'm sitting there meeting this new person, getting to them, and I'm constantly hearing that they're a fuckboy. It's gonna get to me. It's gonna get to me at some point.
I think I would ask for a fucking body count from their best friend.
Okay, that I would.
Like a conversation would
For a lot.
probably be the trick.
Well, I mean, okay. I've definitely seen the sitcom episode before where it's like, so where they're just in their head too much, and it's like, so how many people have you been with? And then it flashes forward to
there's
them
a
doing
method
the count.
to the madness.
Yeah.
Trust me,
Then
there
it
is a
flashes forward
method
to
to
them
my
doing
madness.
the. And then
And-
there was, and it's like, so that brings me up to. No, I got your total.
he's like, no, I'm
Ashley,
counting.
you're
I've
gonna
been
end up
counting.
single as fuck if you keep going down that route. Because it seems like he's already dealt with someone who had that kind of level of passive aggression.
I have a plan.
Okay.
Okay.
I have complete faith in
I'm
all
sure
of you
you do.
guys. All right,
I
thank
have
you so
plans.
much for hanging out with us, guys. It's getting messy. It's getting fun. We're having a good time. Love you all.
I
We will
told you I
see-
was gonna CW it up.
and I am very happy with the outcome. Drama.
I gotta get back to the plot.
You guys went into a maze. You went into a side plot. Later, guys.
Bye.